Hello everybody, Scandinavian Fisher, and today I'll be casting a game of Starcraft between SwirLyRolls or Zerg spawning in the top right hand position and our red Terran AllinKing spawning in the 3 o'clock position. This is a Grandmaster replay on the Shattered Temple, and the players will be spawning close positions, and SwirLyRolls will be able to scout him out earlier, I believe, if he keeps his Overlord scouting well. Shattered Temple is a map with a very easy to defend main ramp, not too wide and rather small, not as small though as other ramps. Here we can see a relatively easy to defend natural choke, and here we have rocks which can be broken down in order to get to your third expansion. Here we have the gold expansion, and here are rocks and can be break down so the enemy can get in. SwirLyRolls does reveal himself with his Overlord, and AllinKing does know where he is, and he will be probably heading to hide this Overlord right here, where Terran will not have vision until later in the game when one Overlord kill will not make a difference, and SwirLyRolls will have the scouting information that he wants. SwirLyRolls will be going hatch first and will be probably placing a pulse soon after this. The Overlord still not finding a position to hide in, maybe right here. Yeah, so he will know what's up, and he will be able to scout in time if any crazy things occur. SwirLyRolls will go for the 15 command center and 12 racks and the supply depot right after that, and the marine. SwirLyRolls does grab his gas and then grabs his full, which will enable him to get speed. Right as the full finishes, he'll have speed. AllinKing not looking to expand really at the moment, grabbing that gas already, but SwirLyRolls, he will be able to... Well, he see this. Yes, he saw the production of the refinery, so he knows what's going to... He sees the gas. AllinKing might actually... I'm not sure. He's building a factory, so we will see... this will be a 1-1-1, and he is getting that reactor now for those Hellions from the factory. However, a second gas is not needed for Hellions, and this will be probably followed up with a starport, I believe. SwirLyRolls has no defense as is natural. However, he has 4 Zerglings out the way in the standard build order and 2 queens, as this is the double queen build, where the queens build at around the same time. We see that he did only gather as much as gas as he needed. However, he pulled off his drones from gas a bit late, but this does not make a large difference, and I believe he will he be supply capped for a small second. If he has... No, he will not. Okay, so very good timing right there. And SwirLy will approach with the 2 Zerglings, however he will not see... Yeah, he only saw the factory, which is actually enough for him, as he will start placing... Should place another spine actually after seeing that, and no expansion yet for him. He does place a Zergling right here to spot whether an expansion will come to place. AllinKing has stopped making SCVs, and yes it is. He is going for cloak research, and he will be placing those banshees out soon enough. AllinKing, being supply capped, places the supply depot. However, I don't know. This is rather considered to be a cheese, and if you cheese, your mechanics have to be perfect, otherwise you have no chance. And the question, will he drop down the mule or will he supply drop? I think he'd go for the mule, as he did just finish that. However, SwirLyRolls making a few more drones, a few more links, still only on 1 spike ground, now adding on an evolution chamber. His Queens are not larva injecting, unfortunately, which is really important for all Zergs. And here, good inject, but not injecting on this base. I don't really like this decision. He should be breaking down the rocks by now to grab the third expansion, as a Banshee does make its way in. However, he does have cloaks, and there's only one spore on the way. Will he focus the spore, or will he go for the queens? If he gets a queen kill, this will be important. However, he does use the heal option. The spores will finish, and he will be unable to do any harasser. However, more Hellions and more ground army is being trained right now. He will probably swap this with this for tank production and start siege tank, or get out more Banshees. However, he is not macroing at the moment, and he is supply cap as he does grab an expansion. Still not larva injecting on his base. Maybe he did be okay. No, very good. No larva inject used on this base either. I don't really like his mechanics, as mechanics are really important. He is making queens all the time for defending against the Banshee, as he will build a second factory, and what will be... He is going heavy mech play, and he will probably go for Thors, as that armory I see would suit for no other purpose than that. Actually also upgrades, but getting an armory at 9 minutes is very unusual, as well as adding on 2 factories for a total of 3 factories. Now pumping out the medevac for drops, I believe, as he has only 2 marines in the field, and that would not be worth the income. SwirLyRolls looking in a very good position, still not taking his third. However, he is grabbing that roach horn and that baneling nest, and roaches are a really good counter to Thors if they're in larger numbers. However, will he have enough to defend, or will he lose? AllinKing does send in 2 Hellions, which I don't think will do much damage, but will probably gain enough scouting information, as he does not see... I'm not sure, did he see that? No, he did not see the roach warren, as now he does drop Hellions in his base, and he is harassing with those Banshees at the same time, but they do cloak, and he does not see them. The Hellions are killing a lot of drones right here, and a lot of drones have been killed. Now we have killed already 28 workers, and this strategy, I must say, it is really effective. He does deal with the Hellions, but the income is favoring the Terran heavily, as the harvesters are even right now, and this is a terrible position for the Zerg to be in. We can see in the units tab, he has only 14 Zerglings compared to a Thor, Banshee, and 2 Marines. However, those queens will do enough for now. The army value is relatively even, and the supply is definitely favoring AllinKing right now, as he is not taking a third yet. However, the Zerg knows he has to take a third if he wants to win this game still, as the economic damage dealt right there was tremendous, and so Overlord sees he saw the armory, and I think he would expect something to be made. Now grabbing that Glio reconstitution from that. He does have a macro hatch. However, these queens are not placing creep tumors. They're not being used for additional bases to larva inject. As we see, this base is not larva inject, and this is just bad macro from him. These queens should honestly be running around here and placing creep tumors. Do however like the creep spread, that is really good. We see the double Thor production from AllinKing. He wants to now abuse the fact that the Zerg did not grab a third before he came, and he lost way too many drones in that process. when defending the 2 Hellions which run up right here. This army is a really large, scary army, and those Banshees... In my opinion, he is pulling some units. Roll he in... The Roaches are going heavily down to their Thors as they are outnumbered, and the income now favoring the Zerg as he did make that round of drones. However, AllinKing made a very good decision with punishing this and attacking right after, as he did know that he would not make just 50 Zerglings after that for defense, as the better decision would be to make units. However, AllinKing is now engaging, and will his Thors go down? No, they will not. Right now we see a large engagement and more Roaches are entering the field, 4 more Roaches on the way as the Roach missile attacks are being upgraded, and the hatch finishes right here. However, it is cancelled and he does rage quit, and I can truly understand him, as not every Zerg likes when Terrans go Thor mech versus them, as Thors are really high health units and Banelings just you'd have to have a lot of them, and we see these Thors have a great amount of kills. But I think it really all came down to the fact that he lost so many workers, and he made workers when she should have actually known when the attack was coming by holding the Watchtower, which I'm not sure if he did, but he definitely did not see so many Thors coming out of nowhere. This is all. Thank you for watching, guys, and just leave me feedback and everything. Subscribe if you like my content, as this does really help me getting noticed. And my friend CS Corndog, he's in my featured tab on my channel. Also, please check him out, as he does post Counter-Strike gameplay, and he is quite a good Counter-Strike player actually. So if you're interested in that, please check that out. So have fun. See you guys.